stay with us. We got a very interesting character who went for a little skate at the rink. And then all hell broke loose because he expressed his support for Donald Trump. We'll be right back. So you're looking at the remarkable Wollman Rink in the middle of New York City, Central Park. You can go ice skating there. Thanks to Donald Trump, by the way. More on that in a little bit. It's just a great place to bring your family. People love it. And I'm not much of a skater. I've been by it a couple of times. It is very, very beautiful. Something kind of wild happened there today. A man who loves Donald Trump wanted to express it to the world, and he did in a pretty big way with a gigantic Trump 2024 flag. Take a look at this. Okay, everything's going fine initially, but this is New York City, right? And as he makes his way around, they're yelling things at him, right? Not everybody in this town is a Donald Trump supporter, and they think that they shouldn't see anything like this. Then it got hot. You see, they tried to take the flag from him, and then they jumped him big time. It's like they're trying to beat him up. Look at that. He didn't do anything other than have that flag. And then the cops got involved, and look, you see, they ran off with this flag. I'm sorry this happened to my next guest, Dion Cini. He is a guerrilla marketer in New York City. Looks like he's very good at it to me.'t all, Dion, I should say this happened over the weekend. Are you okay? Everything all right?
Yeah,
you got kind of roughed up, it looked like.
Well, you know, a few bumps and scrapes, but I'll recover. Not a problem.
All right. So look, you're a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump supporter. I happen to know, as Trump supporters, we got to keep a low profile in this town, or some of us do. You decided to make a big deal out of it. Why?
I wanted to just continue what we're doing for the last 4 years. Continue to support the president and hopefully encourage him to run for another 4 years.
Okay.
That was the goal.
No, I get it. But listen, you wanted a bit of a reaction. Look, I've thought about doing I don't have the bravery. If I wore that hat in this city, if I walked home, I wouldn't get home. So you know that there was going to be blowback. And by the way, there shouldn't be. If anybody wore an Obama hat, say in, Waco, Texas, they're not going to be hassled. But you were, and you knew that was going to happen, right?
I mean, I didn't know it was really going to happen. I was a little bit surprised that my fellow New Yorkers would jump on top of me just for waving a Trump 2024 flag, because I thought that, right now this is all about unity and we're all supposed to, come together. So yes and no. I knew it was going to start a little bit of, what I'm normally used to, just a lot of shouting and things like that. But I didn't, honestly, I didn't expect people to jump on top of me and to say the things that they did.
Well, if anybody's out there, well, you shouldn't have a flagpole like that at the rink. He could hurt somebody. I've seen the flagpole. It looked pretty flimsy to me. I don't think anybody was at risk. Everybody is basically wearing mini swords on their feet. Ice skating is the big risk when you think about it. And, I looked up the rules for the rink. It says nothing about anything, quite frankly. It's all about COVID and not playing loud music. I don't think you broke any rules. But this happened, and it got pretty ugly. We saw one portion. You had a body camera on. I want to show everybody that.
Don't touch me. You're on tape right now. Don't touch me. You're on tape. Just don't touch me. I know what I'm doing. I know my rights.
You can get off that. You can get off that.
Do it again. Do it again. Don't get arrested, dude.
Say you again. Say you again. Say you again.
Don't get arrested.
Say you again.
Don't get arrested.
Say you again.
Why? Yeah, why? Why do you think why?
Because you're an idiot.
Why do you think why?
Stop yelling. Ice skating ring. What the hell are you doing here?
That was pretty intense, and it got worse. That same guy who was hassling you gets in your face again. By the way, he's wearing a red jacket. He works at the rink, correct?
Yeah, he did work at the rink, but unfortunately, I think that he was incited by the crowd, that was telling him to, hurt me. So, and then as we were coming off the ice, someone tried to push me, and then they fell down. And then it looked like, I knocked him down, which I obviously didn't. And so the skate guard came over, to yell at me to get off the ice even faster than I was already going. So, yeah, it's unfortunate incident.
Well, unfortunate incident, but I don't know. It's somehow, Inspirational? Look, this is happening. It happened to you physically. It's happening to a lot of people metaphorically. I mean, there's like all this pressure against Trump supporters and all this shaming. You actually got you were faced with physical violence. What did the cops say in the end? Because they did show up, and I think they talked to you and the others. What was the outcome?
No, the cops did show up in the end, and, there's still an ongoing investigation. I don't know how far I'm going to press it. Like I said, though, I wasn't really so upset about being tackled as much as I was what the people were saying while I was being tackled. There were hundreds of people screaming, "Hurt him, take him down." I almost felt like I was in the Roman Empire being thrown to the lions. And so, I'm not really so disappointed about what the employee did. I'm more disappointed what my fellow New Yorkers did to somebody who's supposed, to be.
And this is supposed to be a town of open-minded people. Anything goes in New York. Just don't break the rules. Not true. You didn't break the rules, but anything doesn't go. You can't support President Trump. No, I'm deeply moved by what you did. I know it was a bit of a stunt, but I admire your bravery. What's next for you, Dion Cini?
So the next thing I'm going to do is unfurl the world's largest Trump 2024 flag in New York City on 5th Avenue very soon.
The largest flag for Trump 24 in the world. You're going to unfurl in the middle of the street.
Well, you'll see what it is. It'll be in New York City in the next couple of weeks. I can't give out too much information.
All right.
Where we're going to be, but we're going to be out there with that big flag. Trump 2024.
Be careful out there, and to be continued. Let's stay in touch. Thank you, Don. We'll be right back. Dion.